Hey, Frontline fans, welcome back to Comic Frontline and fans. You're back with me, Mike Spider Slayer, getting ready to bring you another part of The Walking Dead. Here's Negan. This is part 5. As promised, I would cover every single part of the Here's Negan story, as this is the origin story of the character, and it is collected in the Image Plus previews book each and every month. I want to thank everyone who takes the time to watch this series. It means a lot to me, and I hope it means a lot to you, as this book is not available for everyone to read. So if I can bring this to you in my way, I'm glad I could do it for you. So let's tackle this part. We wound up finding out that Negan is a PE coach. He's a ping pong coach. He's still an asshole. He likes to cuss. He cheated on his wife. His wife had cancer. We found out in the last part that his wife died because of the cancer while the zombie apocalypse was going on or started, and you find out that her name is Lucille because he sees her as this zombie that just woke up out of the bed. So in this particular part now, we wound up seeing that she's basically falling out of the bed, and Negan is sitting there and he's just like, Lucille, are you okay? I thought you were, I thought you died. And then he actually sees her face, and she's just like, you know, and he's like freaking out. I mean, you can see his reaction there, and he can't believe it. He's just like, Lucille? And he's just in shock. He can't believe everything that is going on. And then as you go on to the next page or in the next panels, we get to see that she's just basically reaching for him, and he doesn't know how to digest this information at this point. And she's just lying on the floor, just making those gurgle sounds or those hissing sounds or whatever the zombies or walkers or whatever the hell you want to call them make. So he just can't take his eyes off of her. He's actually infatuated by the whole situation. And I don't think he wants to admit that she's actually dead. And so just what happens, he's like, that's not, this isn't real. This is not real. And so after, you know, looking at her and realizing that, you know, she's something else now, he sits there and he winds up crying, and you get to see the tears down his eyes. It's a very emotional moment as he says goodbye to his wife for the very last time. This is the thing that's most important to her, and he spent so much time with her in the final days while she was battling her cancer. And so what happens is he just says, I'm sorry, and he winds up moving the chest and drawers out of the way, and he looks outside and he says he sees the hospital room basically all torn up. There's zombies going after this kid. The kid's screaming help, and he's just like, fucking fuck. And the kid's just like, help me. And he's just in awe. So the cool thing about this book is when you see the beginning of Negan's story, it's very, very similar to Rick, except Negan didn't come out of the hospital room as, you know, out of a coma. Now we sat here and we see Negan come out here in this hospital room with all these zombies as a loss to his life, and he's going to obviously blame these creatures for the loss of his wife. So I thought this was a really well done issue. Definitely hats off, even though it didn't have very much dialogue in it. Again, it's the facial expressions, and if you know the character and if you know The Walking Dead, you're going to know how impactful this part is. So I can't wait for the next part. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this part of Here's Negan. Stay tuned next month as I cover issue number 6 or part number 6. And fans, as always, thank you for watching Comic Frontline. And until the next comic book review, this is Mike Spider Slayer signing off. Thanks for watching, guys. Take care. Bye.